Hi guys, I'm Jane. Welcome to my studio. I'm just going to show you around a little bit. I'll show you some of the work that I'm doing and that I've done before, and show you around my messy room. All right, here we go. So I'll show you a few finished pieces first, just to give you an idea of some of the kind of stuff I do. I basically take garbage and try to find other uses for it so it doesn't have to get thrown away. So in this guy right here, this is an old one. This is on an old drawer, and it's made with like plastic bottle tops and beer caps. You guys don't know anything about that because you don't drink beer, but I do. And the centers are made with like vegetable bags and stuff, so it's just, a fun kind of thing. And then this is the kind of work I do probably the most of right now. I do a lot of these kind of collages with stamps and other kinds of stuff. So you, I hope, very much know what this is. This is our country, of course, and it's made with like old stamps from throughout Canadian history. I love stamps so much. They're just amazing. So I love doing this. And the leaves in the background of this piece are made with old atlases, atlas pages. So it's just really fun when you work with repurposed or like old materials. You're kind of forced to be creative in a kind of a different way. So this is kind of a whimsical flower painting thing, and it's doesn't really use a ton of repurposed stuff, but it's done on a cupboard door. So now it can hang on a wall instead of going to the landfill, hopefully, if anyone, likes it. Okay, so now I'm going to show you a few things I'm working on. These are some florals that I'm working on, and you can see this one. This is on a drawer. And the other ones are actually, they're called studies. So basically, they're smaller paintings that I'm just kind of experimenting with, and if I like how they work in their smaller versions, then I'll take them and I'll translate them to bigger surfaces, maybe more cupboard doors, or who knows what else, right? Then, sorry, over here, this is one of these stamp collages that I'm working on. You know what that is. And it's made with more stamps, and there's this is a stamp from 1967 to celebrate Canada's 100th anniversary, and that's the Ontario flower. Yeah, just some nerdy history there for you. So yeah, this will all eventually be one piece, and I'll just explain to you how this works. Like with art, you want to create a sense of depth so that there's just a really exciting viewing experience. And one of the ways you do that is by building layers. So this here is probably about 5 layers already, and most of this will get covered up by the time the whole thing is together. But different elements of this will peek through in the final piece, and it just gives you lots of color and texture, and it's just super fun. This is like an underpainting for something else. There's Nova Scotia. That will be another painting collage. And this is another sort of whimsical floral piece that I'm making with repurposed materials. So here you've got some lace that will turn into little flowers, and then this and this. Those are like these old vegetable bags, or you know, that you get like clementines in, and onions and garlic. And this here is from an old sketchbook. So, and this is kind of the underpainting, like I explained to you with the other piece. And so a lot of this will get covered up too, but bits and pieces of this will peek through. And I'll probably add more repurposed elements to this by the time I'm done. So my studio is kind of like my office. It's where I go every day to do work, and so this is my uniform. It's my Superman apron that I put on so my clothes don't get dirty. And this is what it looks like when you walk in my office. It's a mess. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, this is where I work on the jewelry that I make. So there's lots of tools because I need lots of tools because I work with repurposed materials. So I have to kind of bash them into the shapes that I want and have to do a lot of drilling. That's what this awesome tool is for. And then here is just, you know, all the supplies I use. All my stamps are up there on the top shelf in those shoe boxes, and then beads are in these colorful boxes, and books for when I forget what I'm doing. You know, more stuff that I use in art pieces, and I'm just gonna go around here. Paper, and then this is my art kind of desky area. And back there you can see a closet. That's where I store all my materials that I repurpose and reuse. And that's my view. It's very snowy today. So that's it from me, guys. I hope this wasn't too boring. And I hope you guys all have a great time creating your own stuff. And I can't wait to hear about what you're doing. All right, see you later.